Assalamu alaikum and very good morning dear students. Today we are starting a video lesson 5 and this video lesson is second lesson of our second chapter 4 operations. Today's topics are multiplication and division. Dear students, please open your mathematics books, Smart Mathematics textbook 5. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to multiply 4-digit numbers by 2 and 3-digit numbers. Multiply by 10, 100 and 1000. Divide 4-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers and you will understand and use test of divisibility by 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 and 10. Now first of all, multiplication of 4-digit numbers by 2 and 3-digit numbers. Dear students, you know that multiplication is repeated addition. If we add same numbers again and again, it is a long and tedious way. Use of times table for multiplication is an easier and faster method. A quantity to be multiplied is called the multiplicand. A quantity by which another number is to be multiplied is called the multiplier. The result of multiplication is called the product. We can see this. This 423 is multiplicand and we are multiplying it by 3, so it is called multiplier, and the answer 1269 is product. Now we will see an example. The example is there are 4256 crates of oranges in a fruit market. Each crate has 247 oranges in it. How many oranges are there in all? Now you remember 5 steps of solving word problems? Yes, first is identify. Now what we have to identify, that what is given and what we have to find. So the given things are number of crates, number of oranges in each crate, and we have to find total number of oranges. So we have to decide, we have to strategize that which function we have to follow. Yes, exactly, we have to follow multiplication function. So here we will set the sum. We have written over here 4256 multiplied by 247. Here first we will multiply by 7. We will get this answer, then multiply by 4, but before multiplication of second digit we have to write a 0. Yes, remember this, we did this in previous class also. So then after writing this 0, we will multiply by next digit, and then by third digit we have to write 2 zeros and then multiply by third digit, and here is the answer. If we have to multiply by another digit, we have to write 3 zeros and so on. Now we will add up. Yes, 2 plus 0 plus 0 and then all of these. Then what is the answer? The answer is 1,051,232 oranges. So what we have to do? We will write this answer as a statement. There are 1,051,232 oranges in the market. I hope this is clear. Now we will move to an easy process of multiplication. When we multiply by 10, 100 and 1000, there is no need to solve a sum or calculate in a form of a sum. So what we have to do, in case of multiplication by 10, we just multiply the number by 1 and write a 0 at place value of 1. As 48 multiplied by 10, so we don't have to show this working. We will just multiply 48 by 1, answer is 48, and then we will write this 0 over here, 0 at 1's place. The same way we will multiply by 100, we multiply by the number by 1 and write 2 zeros. Like here 57 multiplied by 100, so we will do 57 multiplied by 1, it is 57, and then we will write 2 zeros. Then in multiplication by 1000, we multiply by the number by 1 and write 3 zeros. So here 29 multiplied by 1000, so 29 by 1, answer is 29, and then you write 3 zeros, so answer is 29,000. Now the same way, if we will multiply by multiples of 10, 100 and 1000. So the difference is that we will not multiply by 1, but we will multiply by the number which is written over here as multiple of 10. So if we are multiplying 63 by 30, do we have to show this as sum? No, not like a vertical form of question, nothing like that. We will just multiply 63 by 3. Look here, 63 by 3. Answer is so easy. 3 by 3, 9. 3 by 6 is 18. So 189. Then write a 0. So it is 1890. The same way multiples of 100. So 82 multiplied by 400. So we multiply 82 by 4. So the answer is 328. Then we will write 2 zeros. So it is 32,800. Now multiples of 1000. 71 multiplied by 8000. So answer is 71 multiplied by 8 is 568. Then we will write 3 zeros. So the answer is 568,000. I hope this is so easy. Now we will move to next topic. But before that, I want to assess what you have learned till now. Yes. Now, if we have to multiply 94 by 20, what we have to do? Yes, exactly. We'll multiply 94 by 2 and the answer is 188. Then what you have to write? Then we will just write a 0 at the place value of 1s. Yes, you are right. So the answer is 94 multiplied by 20 is 1880. Isn't it easy? Yes, very good. Everyone can do it. Now the second question is 63 multiplied by 400. What we have to do for this? Yes, very good. We will just multiply 63 by 4 and we will get the answer 252. Then what we have to do? Yes, very nice. We will write 2 zeros in the beginning at the place value of 1s and 10s. So it is 25,200. Now next sum. 82 multiplied by 3000. Oh, you have to multiply by a big number, 3000. Oh, but it is so easy. Yes, I know you are laughing that it is so easy. Yes, you will multiply 82 by 3. Yes, and the answer is 246. And then what you have to do? Yes, very nice. You will write 3 zeros after 246. So the answer is 246,000. So now next topic, division. Division of 4-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers. And as you all know that division is repeated subtraction. But if we subtract again and again, it is a long and tedious way as multiplication. And if we instead of multiplication, if we add, it is same way as instead of division, we will subtract. If we use times table, the method of division is easier and faster. A quantity to be divided is called dividend. A quantity by which any number is divided is called divisor, and the result is called quotient. If dividend is not completely divisible, the remaining number is remainder. Now we will see this is 768 and this is dividend. Then 4 is divisor, and the answer which we will get after dividing 768 by 4 or any number over here, the answer is quotient, and here the quotient is 192. Now we will come to an example. Okay, the example is divide 2,275 crayons in 16 boxes. So how many crayons are there in each box? Again, remember those 5 steps which you have learned for solving a word problem. So first you have to find what is given and what you have to find. So the given things are number of crayons, number of boxes, and you have to find that how many crayons each box has. So you will divide 2,272 by 16, and with this division method, like 16 ones are 16, then minus, so you will get 6 here, 7 will come down, so 16 fours are 64, then 3 is remainder here, then 2 will come down, so it is 32, then 16 twos are 32. So the number of crayons in each box is 142. I hope this is clear to all of you. Now we are starting is a very interesting topic, which is test of divisibility. Test of divisibility is very useful in calculation with big numbers, in doing cancellation, in division sums, and anywhere when we have to deal with big numbers, this test of divisibility is very useful. Today we will learn test of divisibility by 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 and 10. Now first of all we will learn what is divisibility. If a divisor divides a dividend completely without leaving a remainder, we say the dividend is divisible by divisor. Some of the numbers have some rules to find that a number is completely divisible by a given number. Those rules are called test of divisibility for that particular number. These rules are or tests are very useful when we deal with big or large numbers. And remember, these rules are different for each number. Now today we are starting with test of divisibility of 2. I think this all of you know, because if any number, if the digit at one's place value is even, the number is divisible by 2. Now we can see an example. The number is given 3754. So how do we find that this number is divisible by 2 or not? So we will see only at one's place if the number is even. So the whole number is divisible by 2. So if this digit is divisible by 2, so the whole number is divisible by 2. So 4 is divisible by 2? Yes, exactly. So 3754 is also divisible by 2. Same here, 10,956. So here we will just see this digit, which is 6. If this is even or divisible by 2, so the whole number is divisible by 2. Now we will move to test of divisibility of 3. So test of divisibility of 3 is if the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 3, the number is divisible by 3. For example, the number is given 4782. If we add up all these digits, like 4 plus 7 is 11, plus 8 is 19, plus 2 is 21. So 21 is divisible by 3. Yes, exactly. You know this, 21 is divisible by 3. So the number 4782 is also divisible by 3. Is it clear to all of you that we add up all the digits? If the answer is divisible by 3, so the number is divisible by 3. Now, test of divisibility of 4. If the last two digits of a number is divisible by 4, the number is divisible by 4. Like for example, it is 63,524. Do we have to divide it to check that if it is divisible by 4 or not? No. We will just see first two digits, 24. So all of you can easily say this is divisible by 4. So if these numbers or these digits are divisible by 4, so the whole number is divisible by 4. It means 63,524 is divisible by 4 because 24 is divisible by 4. Okay, now this is again very easy part of test of divisibility. Test of divisibility of 5. If the digits at one's place is 0 or 5, the number is divisible by 5. Any big number like 36,785, if we need to find that if it is divisible by 5 or not, we just see this digit. If it is 5 or 0, so the number is divisible by 5. Isn't it easy? Yes, it is. So, and here even bigger number given, this is 412,790. And only by looking at this 0, we can easily say, yes, this is divisible by 5. Now, test of divisibility of 9. It is same as test of divisibility of 3. If the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 9, the number is divisible by 9. So we will add up the digits. It is given 59,247. So if we add 5 plus 9 is 14, then 2 is 16, then 4 20, then plus 7 is 27. So all of you know that 27 is divisible by 9. So 59,247 is also divisible by 9. See how interesting it is. A big number, and we can just add up and tell that yes, it is divisible by 9. Now test of divisibility of 10. If the digit at one's place is 0, the number is divisible by 10. Even it is simpler, only we have to see the last digit. If it is 0, so the whole number is divisible by 10. See how big number it is given, 5,320,190, and everyone can say yes, it is divisible by 10, and it is correct. And then 382,440, everyone can say yes, it is divisible by 10. So now you know this. So all of these are very interesting and very easy to follow. Now I will take a little test where you can assess yourself that how much you have learned. Here I have written numbers, will come over here. Then are these divisible by 2, divisible by 3, divisible by 4, 5, 9 or 10. So the numbers are, first of all, this is 27,675. Is it divisible by 2, by 3, by 4, by 5, by 9 and by 10? So all of you can give answer and check your answers. Yes, it is not divisible by 2. It is divisible by 3. It is not divisible by 4. Then divisible by 5. Yes, it is divisible by 9, but it is not divisible by 10. Now the next number is 35,262. We will see. Just write your answers and check if you have written correct or not. Yes, it is divisible by 2 and divisible by 3, not divisible by 4. It is not divisible by 5, not by 9. Yes, it is divisible by 9, but not by 10. The last number is 75,920. We will see that your answer is correct or not. I hope you have given your answers. You have written. Yes, it is divisible by 2. It is not divisible by 3. It is divisible by 4. Then it is divisible by 5. It is not divisible by 9, but divisible by 10. So I hope you remember these rules. With very little practice, you can easily do all of these. Now, we will summarize today's lesson. What we learned today? We learned how to multiply 4-digit numbers by 2 and 3-digit numbers, and we multiply by 10, 100 and 1000 and their multiples. And we did division of 4-digit numbers by 2-digit numbers, and very interesting thing we learned, test of divisibility by 2, 3, 4, 5, 9 and 10. And I hope with the help of this learning you can easily submit your assignments during this week. Your task 1 is build up exercise 1 to 5, page 25 and 26 of Smart Mathematics textbook 5. Build up exercise 6 to 11, page 26 of Smart Mathematics textbook 5. Build up exercise 1 and 2, page 31 of Smart Mathematics textbook 5. Build up exercise 3 to 9, page 32 of Smart Mathematics textbook 5. And the last one is worksheet 11 to 15, page 13 to 17 of Smart Mathematics workbook 5. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Allah Hafiz and keep practicing.